Angel, you set?
I'm good to go. Sorry about that.
Okay. And who is this match between?
This match is the Free Agent 2 team that was recently put together, and Heckram Job. I'm pretty sure.
Team on the bench.
On the bench, yes. Sorry. I just like saying Heckram Job a lot. Yeah, that's why.
And you said I like those things.
Well, you know what? You're the one that, introduced me to all this stuff, right? No.
First man going down is Corky, then Diana, followed by Graves. Are they trying to isolate a single AD carry?
They don't want any 80 carries. Ezreal goes down. All right, so let's see. I want to see Vayne ban.
I want to see a Draven.
Draven ban?
No, pick.
I want to see the Vayne ban and then the Draven pick.
And then the MF ban.
Yeah, just ban all the 80 carries. I've seen this multiple times actually. It's working. It works a lot because there's not really that many 80 carries that are really that great. So, oh, there's the Shen ban. They smartened up for the last one. They're like, no, we can't do it. So let's ban Shen.
We so troll.
Gotta be so troll.
There's a threshold of troll, and you can't pass that threshold. And it's a Shyvana ban.
The Shyvana ban probably targeted at Slayed X or Slayed X.
But we have the first Alistar being put into play.
Yeah, this is the first time Alistar has not been banned.
Could we potentially see a Garen top lane this game?
Oh God. I actually saw earlier today before the tournament. It was a Garen Darius lane.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was really painful actually to watch. Because Darius was like, I'm gonna beat Garen, and Garen's like, I'm gonna beat Darius, and they just couldn't beat each other. It was really stupid. Even though I think the advantage goes to Garen pretty clearly. If I'm not,
The advantage does go to Garen against the Darius lane.
yeah, if I'm not completely misinformed.
Or incompetent.
Yeah, or incompetent.
Malphite pick and the Tristana.
Yeah,
so
this is actually.
Malphite jungle.
I'm actually pretty excited to see this. I haven't seen a Malphite jungle versus an Alistar jungle yet, at all, ever. It's just not been picked like that. So
the Nunu pick looks like he's set for support though, with the Misfortune pick.
Misfortune Nunu. That's actually not a bad combo. Again, I mean we saw it in our first game and it worked out really well. So I don't know. Oh, they switched off to Orianna.
Obviously an AD Orianna.
Oh yes, obviously.
The problem with banning out all those AD carries though is that you leave a lot of mids and tops.
Yeah, honestly, the thing with mids and tops though is they're all counterable, right? So if you're in a position where you can counter their picks, then banning every AD carry in the game besides the one you want and getting first pick on your AD carry is not bad. I mean, I don't know. It's not something I would ever do, like ever, at all. But I can see where the thought process goes.
With an Ahri against a Zyra.
Ahri actually does well against Zyra because her 1Q can kill the plants. Yeah, Zyra's little plants with one auto attack. Or if she throws in W and all 3 points hit the plant, then the plant will die.
He could also just potentially ult over her seedlings.
So Mr. he's
Blitzcrank.
informed me that they countered the ADs because their AD carry only plays Corki and Graves.
Really?
Yes. So the Tristana pick, I want to see how well he does with the Tristana pick. I did see him playing Vayne before, and it went pretty well.
Aurelia versus the... We don't know who Aurelia's against. If they pick Renekton, this could be a bad day for Aurelia. Renekton also would actually fit pretty well into the team comp.
Yeah, actually, the Renekton would do really well. Aurelia isn't actually a bad pick either. They're both pretty solid champions as far as what they need to do in a team fight.
I'm saying Renekton has, and there's
And
Renekton.
yep, there's the Renekton to counter Aurelia. Yep.
Possibly her strongest counter
Olaf.
in the game.
Olaf. He switches to the Olaf at the very last second and then just locks in. He's like, nah, I don't need Renekton. I'm gonna beat this guy with Olaf.
Yo, true damage, true damage.
True damage.
True damage.
True damage is true. True dat.
But what is false damage?
False damage? I don't know. Maybe your Blitzcrank grab misses and you still get damage on them, but the grab doesn't work. False damage. It wasn't there.
They cleanse your grab as you're grabbing them.
Or like Ezreal just, ease as you grab him. So like the damage goes there, but you don't get the pull. False damage.
Well, we've seen a Malphite jungle earlier today. It worked out okay until he DC'd. And
Yeah.
it was actually moderately slow in comparison to the Nunu jungle is against.
Yeah, and the Nunu jungle did do a lot of counter jungling on the Malphite jungle. So
This is also the
we might
first
see-
we've seen. Actually, this is the first time we've seen most of these champs.
Tristana's first time in the
Alistar.
tournament, Blitzcrank's first time in the tournament, Ahri first time in the tournament, and Olaf first time in the tournament. Alistar and Aurelia as well. But I'm pretty sure that that the free agent team actually did play Aurelia before. I'm not positive.
Well, it's the first time we've seen them.
Yeah, it's the first time we have experienced their champion goodness.
I will say I am impressed by this Olaf pick. I don't know. He can run through the Nunu. He can run through Alistar. He can run through Zyra and Aurelia.
And get killed on the way to Misfortune.
Just do a Burma run on the way.
I'm gonna just bum rush Misfortune and die halfway there. No,
Misfortune doesn't have escape like, Corki or Tristana would, so actually it's not a bad pick to have
yeah,
Olaf there.
the thing is with Misfortune though, is if you do have good positioning and you don't take a hit early on in a team fight, your passive will provide you with enough, escape-ish abilities to at least, stay in the fight, right, and be doing damage. Because that move speed passive is really, really strong. But if Olaf does manage to land an early axe or, any auto attack or an REQ just barely clips Misfortune, then she's in a load of trouble.
Do minion hits also dissolve the passive?
Yes, any damage at all on Misfortune does break her passive and reset the timer.
So she could just unfortunately get hit like...
Yeah, she
random
might
strike
start a
caster.
fight and the caster minion is like, oh, gotcha, and then she's screwed, right? Just the caster minion, those caster minions, the little minions
why
that
they-
could.
And they would be purple side, so they would be the OP side.
Yes, the OP minions.
Those of you who don't know, last year at DreamHack there wasn't a purple caster minion execute performed. This was back when they said humiliation.
Oh yes, I remember that. That was actually pretty hilarious.
I think it was against SK Gaming, and it was just like, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
That didn't.
They got the kill, first blood.
What was the first one? It was like
Well, yeah.
after some gank, and he just happened to have like the last tick of Ignite go away, and then it was just a Cash Dominion, one bolt, and he just like had one less HP.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
all you hear is humiliation.
You've been humiliated. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick while this loads. Hopefully this does not get into like the corner of my screen somehow and screw up.
And ruined your day.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, instead of just going corner screen and, where I can deal with it, it closes the program. I'm going to wait for it to respond. There it goes. Alright, I'm now going to go ahead and pick off these. And I will be right back. I'm going to grab a drink, and I'll let you cast for a second.
Before we get off onto the match itself, this tournament is brought to you by Madcast Gaming. You can find us over at madcastgaming.com. You can sign up to be a full member for any sort of game from League of Legends, Team Fortress 2 to StarCraft 2, and now just recently started up on Guild Wars 2, which has been released as of midnight last night. Membership takes about a full month to obtain. You'll be given a mentor and a full rundown on the site's rules and regulations, as well as be part of an awesome gaming community. The winners of this tournament will receive $20 in RP, as well as Victorious Prize Skin. The second place runner-up will receive $15 in RP, third place $10, and fourth place $5. This is the semi-final matchup of the Madcast Open 32 team tournament. Thanks for sticking with us, and keep watching.
Oh, and immediately the game gets paused right off the bat. I wonder what's going on. I don't have chat up.
That's why I kept talking.
The pause out. You actually saw the pause out, and then just went go go go. All right.
Oh, that's why the MF. Okay, MF is reconnected.
All right, so it looks like they're gonna go ahead and reopen the game here pretty soon. I can't actually see.
You should open up your alt chat.
I do want it open at some times, but I mean, if it's in the middle of a team fight, I don't want the chat there. I do end up, I press O and like clear the whole screen so that you can actually see the entire fight, right? So.
And we are unpaused.
Yep, we are unpaused. It looks like just standard builds for everybody.
Very possible to have a purple side invade, as they do have Blitzcrank, and he can just pull some really wacky things.
Oh, that Aurelia with the weird build. The only one not getting boots.
Wanting to rush right into that Philosopher's Stone.
Yes, definitely.
As pings go down on the River Bush, looks like they do want to invade this. They have to cut this corner very tightly, and they're gonna have a little meet-in right there. As Alistair's already in the bush, he sees everybody. Malphite, like, nope, don't want to do this, bad idea, I'm out.
Oh, I'm about 2 seconds behind you.
Haha, how's it feel?
It does not feel good. Does not feel good. Well, you know what? At least I caught it early enough in the game.
Shut up, bro. Blue's side is actually piling into the tri-rush, and they're gonna counter jungle each other once again, as Purple sits in the Dragon Pit.
Yeah, they do know that they're in the tri-bush there.
Blitzcrank wants to pull someone right over that wall, and he could if he just goes for it right. Oh, and he doesn't go for the pull.
He definitely did not end up getting it. That would have been a great first blood.
Ahri opting to take her Q over her Charm at level 1, as they are just playing very defensively, and Blitz tries to pull out of that one bush. No one's there though.
Yeah, so they know that they're not there. They get a free a blue. They know they're not being invaded now. It looks like Misfortune and Nunu are gonna go ahead and pick up their golems and have a good time.
Same is going on.
Oh man, the golems respawned.
So who are you pulling for in this match?
You know what? I actually really want to see this hodgepodge free agent random team win.
I agree with you.
Why would you agree with me? That's no fun.
Because it's a hodgepodge free agent team.
Yeah, I have nothing against on the bench. I actually have played with these guys, and they're really good guys. They are. But I just want to see the random team win, just because they're
Just win
random.
it all.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see them in the finals. You know, at least the final match. Just because. You know, just the novelty of it. Like anybody can get to the finals of the Madcast Open if they just try hard enough. Looks like gank coming in on mid here pretty soon.
Getting a little bit of harass off on that Zyra. The Ahri throws her Q into her E.
All right.
Doesn't land the E though.
This
but
this
Zyra-
Alistar looks like he's coming in for it. He does want to, and Zyra does get
and
the.
knock of- and the headband
Oh.
just punts her back into her turret.
Yeah, that
Nice
flash was
by Ahri.
extremely well done. Very nice play by Ahri.
A little bit of harass going down from this Olaf to the Aurelia and vice versa.
And Aurelia
Aurelia
actually
a little
does
bit
seem to be
stronger
looking a little bit
As
stronger. Yeah.
Malphite looks to come into this gank, Aurelia doesn't know and she's backing off now. Olaf just a little bit too greedy. The Malphite's sticking though. Nothing's gonna come of it. And Malphite now goes in for this gank. He drops his Q on her, steals some of her move speed. Aurelia flashes out. No harm done.
Yeah, the flash really wasn't needed there, but it did guarantee that she was safe.
As Alistair comes in and wants revenge on this Malphite.
Counter
They
gank.
both hit each other in the dry rush.
Oh, and Alistar says goodbye. You have a shield and red buff. I don't like you.
He also says, "You're a rock and I can't milk those."
You can't milk these. Stupid rocks. Oh wow. First blood does get taken out on bottom. Managed to catch the last bit of it. Misfortune did Q through Tristana into Blitzcrank after they did harass him down quite a bit. So it wasn't really like an exciting first blood. He just, you know, got a good bounce.
The Blitz pulled the Misfortune into him as Misfortune slapped Ignite, a couple of attacks, and then finished off with that bouncing bullet.
Yep.
The double up, if you will.
Double up. Looks like top lane is pretty even as far as trading goes. Olaf just says, nope, not even. I'm actually winning this.
He can win this if he just slaps another E on her, and he doesn't.
He did not have the
cooldown off.
the cooldown up yet.
Olaf will win those trades later on as he just bursts through her with all the true damage he ever so feels, and just walk away.
You know what? Oh, we have three bottom. Blitzcrank misses a pull. Tristana jumps on Misfortune, gets the ignite off. Looks like he's gonna get a kill here. Yes, at the last second, Malphite comes in with a Q. Oh, that Alistar.
Malphite wants to walk away. Alice says, nope, back in you go, and throws him back into the turret, picking up that kill.
This is my bush. Stay away.
And Zyra picks up a kill on Ahri. Another really sudden one.
Yes, that was actually really sudden.
Gonna replay that.
I'm gonna go ahead and get a replay for you guys here.
Looks like they both have about a third of their health left. They both pop pots. Popped pots. The Zyra just getting really aggressive, flashes into her, throws a vine, and just kills her straight out. Right now, our free agent team does have quite a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, it's actually kind of surprising.
They're performing very well together, and I am really impressed. The Zyra mid is a very good pick against this Ahri, despite being a mild counter, but it all comes down to the player. Aurelia is doing okay against Olaf up top. They just have to get a little bit more harassing ganks onto that Olaf. And bot lane is just taking care of itself. I am impressed with the Alistar's jungling so far, as he's been able to make a lot of plays happen. Almost locking up that first blood within the first couple minutes if Ahri had not flashed out of it. Olaf looks like he's coming down.
Oh, Blitzcrank gets a good pull on Nunu, but Nunu is just gonna Ice Blast Tristana and walk away.
Ice Blast, walk away. Malphite's fighting the Aurelia up top right now.
Which is probably a bad thing for Aurelia. She can't do anything.
She actually performs pretty well against an under-leveled Malphite in comparison to her.
Well, yeah.
As Olaf is now wandering into their blue,
Looks like they're gonna go ahead and take this.
As Alistair says, nope, no you don't.
I'm coming for you, Mr. Olaf.
Aurelia has not responded yet. Zyra's coming over for this.
Zyra's coming down. Yeah, it looks like Zyra is picked up on Malphite. Aurelia is on the other side there. That's not really a good fight to be in.
Looks like they're gonna get Zyra this blue buff without any trouble at all. Olaf didn't lose anything there. Ahri missed her combo on the Zyra. She lands that, maybe it's a different story. But Malphite did take quite a bit of damage early.
And Zyra's just getting free damage onto Ahri. And we see a pause. Let's see what's going on here in the chat.
My guess is Malphite DC.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah,
Ahri.
Ahri DC'd.
As Olaf told us.
So what do you think so far, actually?
Right now, our free agent team is doing very well. They're not letting much invasion at all go on. Let's take a look at the farm. Ahri is down by 8 CS in comparison to Zyra. Aurelia is up 9 CS on Olaf. Misfortune is up 24 CS on the Tristana. That's a big difference. Alistair has pulled off a kill so far. So has Malphite. That's really inconsequential right there. And our supports are just being very supportive with Nunu having 2 assists, so he already has enough for his Firestone if he wants it. But he's just staying in the lane offering the Misfortune all the support that she wants. And so far, it's been pretty close, but I still want this free agent team to pull out.
As far as gold goes, though, Zyra does have quite a bit on Ahri, about 500, and Aurelia is actually up over 150 on Olaf, which is not really surprising.
Stones, but I think that Aurelia got hers sooner.
Yeah, she did get it. She did get it sooner. Sooner. Sorry.
Did get it sooner.
There. Definitely, Alistar and Malphite are pretty even. Their CS is even, but Alistar is down a blue buff because he did give it off to Zyra. So Malphite did pick up his. That's why the gold difference is there. Yeah, I mean it's actually looking pretty good for free agent too.
Ahri's been DC'd for about 2 minutes now.
He DC'd or had to go.
You don't have to go when it's semifinals.
Yeah.
As we see a lot of trash talk going on in the all chat.
Well, it's playful, you know. Well.
It's not bad at all. Like no one's calling each other nudes. It's like, oh, that Ahri.
Okay, yeah. I hope she comes back. So slightly sad face. My team is noob. Nunu.
Okay, it looks like the Ahri's gonna be logging back on right now.
So Ahri's logging back in. We should see her pretty soon.
It's definitely a lot smoother when you do have the pause feature in effect.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As opposed to game 1 where they're like, oh, sucks we couldn't do it because we picked blind pick this time to make it go faster.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta get rid of this music.
Obviously it's not K-pop.
Yeah, we gotta get the K-pop in here.
The Ahri has come back in. 25 minutes left on this pause. Will she beat it? And right now we do have our free agent team sitting at 1.6k gold over Rip the shot. As Zyra gets a little bit of free harass off on the Malphite. She also gets a combo off on Ari, drops her down to a third of her health. She could have gone all in, but that may have been ungentlemanly.
Yeah, you just got back. Let me give you a hand. I'll just throw these roots at you and see how you like it.
Malphite's trying to hand off the Ari the blue buff, however, I don't think that's a good position for them.
Really, it looks like she's getting pretty aggressive on Olaf top. Looks like we might see some action
Alistair
here.
is coming into this blue buff. He might be able to smite it off. He does have it warded. He just punch. Oh no!
He does steal it! Oh, wow!
But then he headbutts it off.
That was well played. Very well played, Alistar.
It was more of a goof than an oh crap. Actually, Alistair did not use his smite at all there. Malphite missed a smite.
Looks like Aurelia's getting a lot of damage up on Olaf up top here. And
She doesn't have her Sheen yet, but she does have all that true damage to add onto herself.
Malphite looks to be picking up blue. Oh, a nice Blitzcrank grab onto MF on bottom. And they almost take out Tristana, actually. Tristana has to jump out of there with Ignite on her. So it looks like she's going to be going back. Ari looks to be coming down to bottom. She says, nah, we don't have an 80 carry anymore. I'm going to go ahead and go back to mid.
JK, never mind.
JK, just kidding. Just kidding.
As Zyra is just forcing her out and around the lane, just not caring at all. She has all the harass she wants.
Malphite and Alistar look like they might meet here in the jungle here. Yeah, they do. Alistar does see Malphite. Malphite cues onto him, and they're like, nah, let's just play around here.
I feel that Alistar has a much better chance in this fight, as Ari is down a level and down about half her health. So she does try to help with this Malphite. She will get taken.
Alistar just walks in and steals.
Alistar just trolling all day.
Just smites the big raid. Says, no, thanks, bro. Thanks.
This Zyra just applying the pressure, not letting up at all. Doing a very nice job of her work.
Yeah, actually playing Zyra quite well.
Aurelia has Olaf down to about a third of his health. If she goes and initiates, Olaf cannot true damage her down. Could potentially win this fight. She does have exhaust up. No ignite though.
Looks like bot is trying to push to the tower here and get some damage on the tower.
I'm going to keep an eye on this top lane.
It looks like Aurelia does want to jump in on that. She pops her ult and misses 2 of the procs. She would have gotten the kill there. Malphite comes in with the ultimate to save the day. Turret damage was too much. She had to back out.
If she doesn't miss those 2 blades, she wins that engage, gets the kill.
Yeah, and then gets away with it. That was extremely close. You know, just that slight mistake there cost the kill there. But
as Zyra drops her combo onto Ari, Ari just flashing and ulting out of there.
yeah, just barely getting out of that last Q. She would have died there, definitely. Blitzcrank is extremely working hard. Yeah,
He's very handsy.
he's really handsy actually. His hands are everywhere.
However, the bot lane up by 45 CS, and they have a lot of damage piled onto that turret.
Yeah, they're actually Miss Fortune is actually up an entire 1,000 gold on Tristana, which is
Over 2.5 thousand gold, as well as the fact that Aurelia is now just pulling away from this Olaf.
yeah.
Actually, no, never mind. She's only up by 10 CS. The Zyra is pulling up on the Ari by about 36.
Yeah. If you look at where the actual like gold is, this 2K advantage here, it's actually on Zyra and Miss Fortune. So it's exactly where it needs to be.
Olaf wants to come in, rather, Alistair wants to come in and skank on Olaf, but Aurelia is low right now. I don't think that she can really initiate unless she's able to get a lot off this mini wave. Alistair just saying, nope, that's okay, gotta meet Ari in the jungle. Zara's not in position yet for this.
I have horns, Alistar says, and Ari's like, no, please, please, no, not horns.
As Aurelia has popped herself back.
Malphite looks like he wants to get a gank on bottom. He's sitting in the tri-bush here, ready to get his ult off. If they do dive him under tower.
He knows that they're gonna push up pretty hard, and he just has to wait for that.
He is going to go ahead and back off. Oh, never mind. He's turning around. He wants to get this. They really do actually need this. Yeah, Blitzcrank's trying to be handsy, trying to be that guy.
And it looks like they're just gonna take
They
down
take the turret and they get out without Malphite being able to do anything. Aurelia looks like she's pushing Olaf back into his tower again. And true damage everywhere. Everywhere top, true damage. We have an invade on blue here. Maybe we might be able to see something.
Blue has just respawned.
Yeah, they're going ahead and they're gonna try to take this blue from red team here. For
Try to, it's pretty much guaranteed.
yeah, it is pretty much guaranteed, but you know they can actually contest this. They're
Hey,
just choosing not to.
As they just point out Malphite.
See a Malphite.
It's like, yo guys, I saw something happen here. He's like, nope. As Ari misses her charm, Zara is getting dropped down by this Tristana. Nunu's dropping his ult. Malphite
And Malphite walks into it.
And Zara's passive misses. And Misfortune wants to pick up this kill on Malphite, but can't as she gets a turret shot and therefore loses her passive. Wow. That was unexpected.
Yeah, the Ari going in there was definitely unexpected. So they lost Ari, and I think we both missed the Tristana kill to Zyra and Misfortune.
I saw the Tristana kill.
Who ended up picking that one up?
Was
it Misfortune? Because
yes,
I'm pretty sure Zyra did pick up Ari.
And then Zyra barely missed Malphite. Meanwhile,
And,
they pick up
yeah, and blue team has picked up Dragon. That was a pretty fair thing to say.
Aurelia can just free push on this Olaf all day. She has all the harass that she needs. She does have a Sheen as well. No wonder she's doing all that damage. Olaf only has a Ninja Tabby and his Heart of Gold. He hasn't built that Phage yet that he'd want to, or to a Hex Drinker. So Olaf is behind.
Malphite looks like he's just gonna go ahead and take his red. They do see him doing that with the ward there. Aurelia looks like she wants to get in on this.
Aurelia wants a sexy Malphite booty.
Oh, she could take this. Oh, very close, very close. Malphite smiting really early a lot, actually a lot.
Misfortune just claims the mid turret. Our Hodgepodge creation team is now up about 5k gold. Actually, no, they're up about 6k. 6.3. Wow.
I'm actually quite happy with the way this game is going. It's not insanely one-sided, and it's actually fairly exciting.
Meanwhile, up top, they're just pushing this one in now, too. They're just getting all the advantage they can. I'm really impressed by this MF play. As she is built to a really early Phantom Dancer. On mid low, the Ari does pull off the Q charm into Nunu, but not much doing there as Nunu can just consume and get all that back.
Them Nunu bots, yummy.
Them Nunu bots.
Nunu bot says push, 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 push. Oh, Ari charm misses yet again. She's not really having any luck at all today, is she?
Well, that was also the target that I don't think that they want to pull into themselves. If
What?
they pull an Alistair, he just goes pound, walk away. If they chase him further, he just ults out.
The thing is if you can force an ult on Alistar, even if you don't get the kill, if you can force the ult, you're good for a later team fight for like the next minute and a half, right? So I mean, it's actually really, really, really strong. If you can catch him out solo and force him to ult early, then you know you don't have to worry about it later, and you can just burst him instantly down. And his weakness is hugely magic damage. So you know. It's one of those things. It looks like they're clearing Ward's Dragon again.
In a build comparison, though, Zyra does have her Abyssal Scepter, with Ari only having Double Dorns and a Kage's lucky pick. The Olaf does finally have his Giant Spell, but he's really way too far behind to do much.
Yeah,
Can only hope to do more true damage.
I think Ari's picked up the Cage's lucky pick because
He was so far behind.
yeah, he's really far behind, and 10 minutes in, it'll pay for itself. Not really, but I mean, you'll get enough gold to get another item, which technically pays for itself because you do get the AP off of the Cage's lucky pick as well.
The Zyra is just doing a really nice job as Alistar goes.
Alistar, the headbutt gets him right into the perfect spot. If he would have had it like a millisecond earlier, it would have pushed him into the wall instead of getting him over the ledge there, and they would have got a decent amount of damage on Malphite. Not something that they really want to do, but
I think they pushed the Malphite out because he does have a delay as soon as he hits the ground, and that way they prevented any sort of engage from their side onto free agents.
Yeah, definitely.
As it looks like they could potentially go for an early Baron here. Aurelia built an Aegis of the Legion, giving her a lot of magic resistant armor and a little bit of damage to help out her team in those team fights. So she's a bit more of a utility build than I'm used to.
Yeah, you know what? I've actually never seen this build on an Irelia, which is actually really nice to see because new stuff like this that works is really great to come across. So if it's working for their team, then it's really nice.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of those coming around right now as everyone's trying to beat whichever is the meta. And for Aurelia to do that, the Aegis does give her health, does give her the armor, does give her the magic resist. It does help her out a lot in her lane as well as in the teamfight situation.
Yeah, it helps his whole team as well. So
as well as Zyra just dealing all the poke that she needs to as they push off this next turret. And Zyra just taunts by laughing.
I really wish that the spectator camera could zoom out a little bit further.
Yeah. Blitz also wants to get really handsy again, but just can't yet. He wants to pull that Zyra or that MF.
Oh, that was a very nice cue from Ari, catching 3 of them with the base damage and true damage.
Alistar goes in on the Ari, onto the Tristana as well. Blitzcrank and Malphite are both fighting Zyra and Miss Fortune. Zyra just picks up everything that she wants to. She does have her passive going on. She picks up the Ari with her passive as Aurelia just gets out of there from the Olaf. She could turn around and pick, and she does Olaf true damage. However, Miss Fortune is alive. She will get a free turret out of this. She could get the Olaf if Olaf decides to come back in, but she's gonna back off, not knowing where the Tristana is.
Yeah, they could have definitely picked up the 2 of them. That was well played from on the bench.
It was a 3 for 3.
Yep, 3 for 3 under the tower. Olaf did pick up a triple kill, and I'm pretty sure Zyra picked up a double with...
He picked up a triple as well with the ult onto, with her passive rather, onto Ari at the end there.
Yes. Yeah, so Miss Fortune did not, unfortunately, get a kill. It did look like, from my end, that Miss Fortune grabbed Malphite, but I guess I guess Zyra picked that up too somehow when she's like on the other side of the lane.
Yeah, no, well, Zyra flashed over trying to pick up Ari and the Tristana, and she just couldn't quite get onto that Tristana, but she did catch the Ari while under their inhibitor turret.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, MF ult was going down, but apparently the Zyra plants got the kill.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, that MF still only has 2 kills. Surprised they don't just go for the Baron here. They do have a much stronger team, but they're opting for Dragon instead.
Yeah, so they do pick up Dragon. That should be coming up.
Increasing their gold lead to 7.3 thousand. Gold lead. I speak well.
Yeah, well,
like
I guess
Nunu,
we both do.
I thought Nunu was going to have the idea that I had. As Blitz wants to come around for this, they want to grab the Nunu or the Blitzcrank.
Oh, Irelia nearly walking into that. And popping her ultimate definitely did not want to have them coming in around on them. So on the bench, sending a couple members down bottom to defend that turret that is nearly down. It looks like Blitzcrank's going to be the one to go down there. They can't really afford to send more than one person, and even then, not someone that they really need for fights.
Zyra, though, having that needlessly large rod, she has all the poke that she wants right now. She also has that decreases her enemy's magic resist as well as increases her own. Zyra is surprisingly tanky throughout these fights, somehow.
Oh, they look like they're going to catch Tristana, and they do. Tristana does jump out. Looks like she may be caught. No, they popped the Shurelya's, but decide to back out.
And they're gonna pick up this this next level
Yeah,
top turret.
they're going to go for the tower here.
Can't do anything. Even if Ahri comes in, Ahri will die surely. I don't know if you saw how high that Tristana went.
Yeah, she jumped at the same time she was headbutt into the air, or pulverized, sorry. And so it made her way up in there. I mean, it was nice. It was visually pleasing.
It looks like our 3H team is gonna pick up this Baron buff.
Yeah, they're looking like they want to get Baron. Tristana can. Yeah, they can get in on this.
As they try to Blitzcrank pull and they don't quite get it.
Yeah, so
Agent 2 pulling off the Baron take. Increasing their gold lead to 10,000.
this is rather insane. This is rather insane.
Hey, don't knock the free agents.
I'm not knocking it. I'm enjoying this game. I actually
Misfortune. Go ahead.
I'm actually surprised by how well they're working together. For being this is literally their third game together as a team.
Misfortune has a Bloodthirster now to go with her Phantom Dancer as well as that new Blood Boil. Aurelia still hasn't picked up Boots 2 yet, but she is going for that Phantom Dancer, just picking up Phage right now. Zyra has a hat, and Nunu is Nunu. Alistair picking up the Oracle's Elixir.
A hat and an Abyssal Scepter on.
Tristana's not built to any late game items yet. No Infinite Edge, no Bloodthirster. Just being severely underfarmed, just caught out in all these team fights, being forced out. Ahri doesn't have a Death Cap either. She's working to it right now. Olaf being the only one with the mildly mid-game build with his Frozen Mallet completed.
Olaf actually doing surprisingly well at 3-0. Even though he's behind, and he was behind in farm, they're actually pretty even, and he's actually doing a little bit better than Aurelia.
Aurelia, as we know, though, can hypercarry once she has that training force, and she has completed it. Now she just needs Boots 2, and then she should be set to go.
Yeah.
As Misfortune just gets all of the ballsy on this turret, charging into the enemy team, saying, I don't care, here's a shot. As Aurelia is farming top lane, so it is a 5v4 right now on mid, but they have Baron buff.
Misfortune stealing out the blue buff, actually.
Really big minion wave coming in on bot lane, forcing Tristana out. Misfortune could go in on Tristana, possibly force her out, possibly get the kill, as Double Up just clears out more minions. And that wave hits the turret. Misfortune's probably going to take it down with her increased attack speed. And she will claim this turret.
It looks like she will just get the turret, and it looks like she's...
And then move on to Tristana.
Yeah,
Tristana dropping half her health off of 2 crits.
Oh, man. I ended up looking back at mid because it looks like the 4 were jumping in on tower, but they decided not to do that. It looks like Misfortune might be getting caught out here. No, she backed out. See, this is the move speed. The move speed on Misfortune is just insane, right?
As they just bully and take down the next mid-level turret with purple.
Wow, that burst from Zyra. That burst from Zyra.
Wow.
QE auto attack from the little turret combo.
As you were saying, Zyra just dropping everything she had, dropping the entire enemy team down to at least half their health, including the Blitzcrank, the Malphite, and the Tristana. Pushing into this inhibitor, bullying them the entire way through. And it looks like a GG's going down. They might be surrendering at this point. They might have just given up. As they sit under their Nexus turret to try to fend it off. and they are
Yeah,
just...
they did call out the GG, well played.
Zyra just dealing all the damage she wants to. Aurelia in with her Trinity Force procs as they just get down this next turn, and they will take this game, moving them into the finals.
So Free Agent 2, in the finals. Oh, I can't say it yet because they haven't even touched the Nexus. But yeah, it does look like that is the case. Yeah, they will take it. They will take this game and move on to the finals.
Now we just need to give them a better name.
Free Agent 2 is now Upset Monsters. They are the Upset Monsters.
They are the Upset Monsters, that is their team.
That is their team name, the Upset Monsters.